remember our friend died in the middle of the road because he was devoting himself to the movement that he personally didn't really feel inclined to because of his shyness. You know, what am I doing? It just makes you ask that question. What am I doing for the pro-life movement?
His name was Andrew, but he said, call me Kent, because there's too many Andrews in our class.
He was kind of his own man. He just did whatever he wanted. He didn't really care about what other people thought.
He just didn't think about what other people thought. That was a strange thing. Some people say, well, I don't care what people think, I'm going to do this anyway. But he was just, that question didn't arrive.
I knew that Kent Moore would go out on Saturday mornings, sometimes even by himself, to stand out and pray in front of Planned Parenthood.
In the summers, he would try to go every day.
He told us that he was going on a crossroads walk.
Actually walking across most of the United States throughout the whole summer. So this was a whole summer commitment to the pro-life movement.
I got the phone call, you know, did you hear about Kent or something? You already know something bad's happened.
Right at the top of my Facebook stream, Rebecca Bissett had posted something about what a great guy Kent was. And I was like, that's strange. She's writing as though he's dead. Then even further down, the link to the article saying that he had died.
So he was walking with fellow members of Crossroads. I think they were walking along the median strip of the highway in Indiana. He was hit by an oncoming car. It was a straight-on collision.
My first reaction was I was shocked, just because, first and foremost, he was my classmate and my friend, and I've never had a friend die. My second reaction, which was almost as immediate, was he's in heaven, because the kid was a saint. The kid was an absolute saint.
I began to learn after his death, he really didn't like going to the abortion clinic and praying. And it makes sense. He was not extremely outgoing or social. He was kind of awkward at times, and yet he knew that if his conscience told him to be pro-life, that in his action he had also to be pro-life.
Kent Moore's family took in a woman who was pregnant, and shortly after Kent died, this woman actually gave birth to her child.
The first week or two back, we got almost half the campus and all the chaplains, and we all went to the abortion clinic, and we did it in honor of Kent.
I put out posters and flyers saying, you know, in memory of Kent Moore, come honor his life and continue his commitment to the pro-life cause.
People go out now to the abortion clinics, and they say the rosary and so forth, and they feel that Kent is there with them. And I think he is.
People saying that Kent died doing what he loved, but that doesn't really reflect what was going on here, because Kent didn't really feel comfortable doing the pro-life work. Kent died doing what God wanted him to do, because doing what God wanted him to do was, you could say, what Kent loved, was what Kent had made the most important thing in his life.